Hello, I'm Alexandra Key.
And I'm Isabel Easley.
And you're watching Spartan Scope.
Shepaug Valley School presents Spartan Scope, May 2024, 2nd edition.
Hello and welcome to another new edition of Shepaug Valley School's Spartan Scope. I'm Alex Key, and on today's show we have several more news stories recently produced by TV production and DMC students that have been recently entered into the 2024 Fox 61 Student News Competition. One of the most popular businesses in Washington Depot is the Washington Market. Finn Koenig, who works at the store along with his brother Nate, as well as Gianna Trombetto, interviewed the owner of the store and learned about its long and interesting history. And congratulations to Finn and Gianna. Their news package has been nominated for the Fox 61 Student News Award.
There are many businesses that have been around multiple generations in Washington, Connecticut. Perhaps none is more important to the town than the Washington Food Market. We have talked to the owner and employees of the store and the effect that the market has on the community.
My father was an independent grocer who had been operating since 1955 when they opened their first market. At that time, in the late 60s and early 70s, big chain stores were coming of age. They were having the impact of squeezing out the smaller independent guys. So he was also looking for a place to kind of get away from that, began looking around and found the Washington Food Market.
The market has a history that stretches far into the past.
You know, the store has been here since the late 1800s, and the family has been here since 1973, and we find that to be a significant achievement, knowing that we've been successful at it and become an important part of the community. We're very proud of it.
We talked to an employee of the Washington Market to see his perspective.
I really enjoy working at the Washington Market. I've been working there for 3 years now. It's the perfect first job.
But the market's history is not without hardships.
For sure, the market's biggest hardship was the devastating fire that we had in 1990. During the business day, we had an electrical fire that basically took out a third of our building, required a couple of hundred firefighters to come and extinguish it. There were numerous people who were injured trying to save the building. We were closed for probably the longest period of time over the span of 100 years that the town was without a local food market.
It is clear that the market has a long-standing relationship with its community.
I think the food market, being one of the oldest businesses in town, is kind of a central point for the community. It does provide the opportunity for people to come together and to experience everything that we have because it's such a small place.
The Washington Food Market has been a staple in the community for decades. I'm Gianna Trombetto reporting with Fox 61 News.
Mr. Tyler Cremines wants to share some fantastic news with you all. The Shepaug FFA dairy judging team, coached by Megan Barry, has placed first in their competition at Yukon recently by 1 point. The team members are Ben Fitzgerald, Rebecca Wheeler, Emily Grant, and Tim Claprock. Their outstanding performance has earned them a well-deserved spot at the representation of Shepaug FFA at their upcoming national convention in Indianapolis this fall. This is Shepaug's second ever team to win their competition at the state level. We are so excited for their students and our chapter. Please congratulate these students if you see them, and way to go, Megan. And from Mr. John Spear, please congratulate these outstanding athletes on becoming a Berkshire League All-Star. Christiane Person, Gavin Abdella, Nathan Steinis, Drew Koenig, Dan Millen, and Reed Warner. Congratulations to all our fantastic All-Stars.
Online gambling is now legal in Connecticut. Lily Bilak and Avery D'Amico wanted to find out how students and teachers feel about the issue. Let's watch.
This is Lily Bilak reporting for Fox 61 Student News. Here in Connecticut, online gambling has become legal. We are here at Shepaug Valley High School in Washington, Connecticut to find out how students and teachers feel about this topic.
I don't know a lot about gambling. I know that some people can become addicted to gambling.
The things I know about gambling are that it can seriously affect your family and your life.
I know that some people do become addicted, and I think that it can become a cycle where you just keep gambling and losing money.
I know that gambling can make you lose a lot of money that you need for like food.
My Aunt Clara, she had a really serious gambling addiction for like 5 years. She was really addicted to the slot machines, and it got to a point where she was in a lot of debt. And as a family member, it was just really hard to see her go through that. It was scary because there was just nothing that we could really do to help. It did really show me how a gambling addiction can affect not only the person, but their family too.
Those were some thoughts students had about gambling. Let's get a teacher's perspective.
It is possible that people become addicted to it because it gets people into a cycle of metabolic things that make you feel really good when things are going well, but can also have the adverse effect. And I think that people who are your age don't yet have that perspective, and they don't realize how quickly and how deeply they can get themselves into a bad situation.
It is interesting to note that Americans have lost $35.5 billion to the slot machines in 2023. This is Lily Bilack reporting for Fox 61 Student News at Shepaug Valley School in Washington, Connecticut.
That's it for this edition of Spartan Scope. Thank you to my co-hosts, and big thanks to the TV production and VMC students for their contributions. And thank you for watching. I'm Alexandra Key, and we'll see you next time.